Hey you guys, let's use some of this really gorgeous paper I got from the Dollar Tree to make some earrings. I'm going to speed a lot of this up just so you don't have to watch me draw lines here, but what I'm doing is I want it to be like, I wanted the earrings to look like they have 3D or 2D, so like they stand out. So I'm outlining a lot of it, and you'll see at the end I outline the whole page in black, and I'm just following the lines using a black Posca marker, which is a paint pen. If you haven't used those or heard of them before, they're incredibly wonderful to work with. And then I'm going to highlight inside of the black markers in the pink squares only using white. I will tell you that the white doesn't give as much coverage as all the other pens. I'm not sure why it comes out a little opaque. So depending on how white you want it, you may have to go over it several times to get it like a stark, true white. Or you may want to use regular paint to do that, because the Posca white paint pen, although I shook it up, it still seemed a little opaque to me. So let's speed up here and get to the point where the page is almost completely done. I'm getting ready to show you in a second too what the pad looks like that I bought from the Dollar Tree. It has 3 designs in it, which are all super cute, and you could really, just do swirly gigs to your heart's content. I saw a video on TikTok, and I'm gonna be quiet after this, where the young lady is teaching people how to do watercolor and how she said it helps with mental health, to calm anxiety. So maybe if you're feeling anxious and you're like, I really want to make something creative or do something creative, you could just draw here. It doesn't have to be that you make earrings out of it, but this is to make several pairs of earrings. I was just going to do one, but because the sheet of paper looked like it will hold about 3 to 4 pairs, you'll see at the end it held about 3. I just decided to go ahead and do the whole sheet. So here I am showing you just the 3 designs that are inside of the pad of paper that I got. That one looks like so much fun. I mean, that looks like 70s psychedelic. And so I was just flipping through here to see if there were any designs I had left out or didn't show you. The paper is pretty thin, so the earrings are going to be pretty lightweight, but I love the polka dots, I love the swirlies, and I love this cube pattern. It reminded me of a Rubik's Cube. So anyway, let's keep painting. So here's where I didn't have the oh-ho moment or the aha moment of why didn't I use the Mod Podge? This stuff took forever to dry. And even though it dried nicely, I still had to go and put a clear coat of the Mod Podge gloss on. I don't even know what I was thinking about. I think I saw it and was like, oh, yes, let's use Elmer's glue instead of Mod Podge. So this took all night to dry. One of the sheets of paper actually tore. I had to fix it somehow, and you'll see how I did it at the end. But nevertheless, it all worked out, but I should have used the Mod Podge and not the Elmer's glue. It would have dried super quick, and I would have been able to finish these really quickly. I'm gonna let them dry overnight. I'm gonna sit cans or something heavy on top of them so they adhere to the paper really well. I recommend you do the same just so because the paper is so light it doesn't buckle up. Here I am adding the clear gloss Mod Podge to the back of the earrings. This is how they turned out and what they look like before I put the Dimensional Magic on them. I went on and drilled holes in each of them off camera so you could just see the finished product where I'm adding the hooks. So that's the back. The back has polka dots. So of course, if you wear makeup, if you make these, you're gonna wanna make sure to put a protectant coat on the back. So I would do a darker back so it doesn't show up. But look how beautiful. The shine is incredible. Again, if you don't use that gloss, the Mod Podge gloss for the backs or the fronts because it's gonna stick. And they're gonna stick together like the American flag ones I did. They stuck together in the heat, maybe because it was hot because I keep my jewelry in the garage, so I had to make some repairs on 2 of them. But look, so pretty. And then I decided to do these upside down instead of like, you know, normally do them that way. I decided to do them this way. I may keep this pair for myself because they had a bit of a snafu right there, but I love how they turned out. Everything is so pretty. So gorgeous. I mean, and this is just paper. So imagine all of these that you could make and have a side hustle or a side business, just making stuff at home. And a wonderful night. We'll get together again on another project. I don't have any ideas in mind, but literally I'm sure I could pop up and think of something, and probably will, and do another video soon. I really, really love making jewelry. Glad to be back with you guys. And again, I hope you're having a beautiful week and a wonderful summer. Oh, I do have an idea. Okay, I'm not gonna tell what it is, but we're gonna get it together and we're gonna do it. So I'll get to work on that. I'll get to sharing and then we'll get together again. Love you guys, bye. Wait, let me move back so you can see it. Let's pan it.